Good morning, viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today we will be talking about the assembly elections in the five states which are starting on the 27th March and the results for which the counting will start on the 2nd May 2021. Now, I have been mentioning in all my articles that this Angarak Yoga which is taking place between due to the conjunction of Mars and Rahu in the sign Taurus is most enigmatic one, and it will be at 19 degrees. Both will be at 19 degrees, which is that this arc is at in Vishgati, and on the 27th March 2021. Although Mars will be crossing Rahu on this date, but both will be in Vishgati and in the ascendant of the India Foundation chart. It is most enigmatic for the simple reason that Mars is the 12th lord and the 7th lord, and there could be conspiracy and espionage from foreign elements. So this is not good. The start of elections on the 27th March, and if you consider the chart of Narendra Modi, which is of Scorpio Lagna. He is now running the Dasha of Mars. Dasha of Mars has started. Mars is extremely weak in his chart. It is at almost 0 degree 44 minutes in the Scorpio sign with Moon, and since it is in the sign Scorpio and the Mool Trikona sign falls in the 6th house, it becomes most malefic planet for him. And as per the South Indian techniques, the Mars out of the two Rashis, when it is placed in one Rashi, then it loses the lordship of the other Rashi. So his 6th house is weak, competitive energy, rogue, rin, ripu, rogue, health. He is liable to have bad health in the dasha. He has to be very careful about from the competitors and about his health. And Mars is debilitated in Namamsha and Dashmansha. It is weak. Mars dasha is going to be weak, and I've already mentioned. I mentioned 2-3 articles in. I will mention those links that they shine what he got earlier, because Saturn had activated the arc of 24 to 25 degrees in the sign Libra, and then in the sign in the sign Sagittarius, and now Saturn will be activating the 24-25 degrees arc in Capricorn, and twice, first in direct motion and then when it goes in Aquarius and falls back somewhere in September, 22nd September, around the 22nd September 2022 will be enigmatic for him, because Saturn will then be fallen. This is my research. All what has happened, the Congress has lost grounds ever since Saturn was in Libra at 24.47 degrees in retrogression when Indira Gandhi was assassinated, and then Saturn from Libra, the it aspects the what it aspects the sign Cancer from there, and this sign Cancer is being activated now because Saturn is placed in the sign Capricorn. It aspects the sign Cancer. And then if you recollect, when Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated, Saturn was in the sign Capricorn at 13 degrees, and when Indira Gandhi was assassinated, Sun was at 13 degrees together with Saturn at 24.47 degrees. And I had predicted, and as per my research, I had said that Narendra Modi came for the first time as the Prime Minister of India when Saturn in transit after 30 years was exactly at 24.47 degrees. That point, the arc when Indira Gandhi was assassinated and he was elected the Prime Minister of India on the 26th May 2014. Then I had predicted that since Saturn has the third aspect on sign Sagittarius, when Saturn will be at between the arc of 24 and 25 degrees, he will be re-elected as the Prime Minister. And exactly that is what happened. Now Saturn is in the sign Capricorn and it will aspect the original place of 24-25 degrees when he was elected. But Saturn will be first in direct motion in Capricorn and then it will go in Aquarius and come back and aspect. A fallen planet, as per my experience, is not good and it becomes most enigmatic and venomous. So he will lose his shine totally because when Saturn aspects the sign Libra at 24-25 degrees, and if you see his progression charts and the dasha, they all point out that he is losing his shine. He may resort to spiritualism. His health may not be good. He may resort to spiritualism. This is what my feeling is. Let's hope what happens. Now, if you see the dasha of BJP, the chart of BJP is of Gemini Lagna, the chart of Narendra Modi is of Scorpio Lagna and Scorpio moon sign. Moon sign in both cases is Scorpio. And this transit of Rahu and Mars in the 7th house from moon is most enigmatic, forming a Angarak Yoga in the 7th house. What is 7th house? 7th house is opposition. 7th house is your public image and all that. So, and also the opposition parties. So friends, this is all I just wanted to share. And BJP is running the dasha of moon Jupiter. And Jupiter for Gemini Lagna is the most malefic planet if it is afflicted. It works as a first class Marak. Because it is with, first of all, with fallen Saturn, Mars and Rahu in the 3rd house in the sign Leo. And all the Raj Yogas are cancelled. And dasha of the Antar dasha of Jupiter will not be good. And if you see in transit also, Saturn is with Jupiter. And for Gemini Lagna, the combination of Saturn and Jupiter is most malefic for the simple reason Saturn is the 8th lord, Jupiter is the 7th lord, and this combination of 7th and 8th lord, first of all, Jupiter has Kendra Adhipati dosh, Jupiter is Vadak, and Jupiter is Marak. And together with the 8th lord, it becomes a first class Marak. And this Jupiter will behave like a mad elephant who has the capacity to ruin the jungle. So friends, as per my analysis and the chart of BJP and Narendra Modi, they are not going to get shining results. Only those leaders who have good horoscopes, they may shine in this elections. I have not seen even the chart of Mamata Banerjee is not authentic, so it is very difficult to make predictions. But on the whole, what I can say in these elections, BJP, Narendra Modi will not be able to shine what they did in the earlier times and earlier elections in the other states. Only those leaders, only those places where the ruling party on the 27th is not BJP, there may be gain by BJP, and only those leaders who have good horoscopes may bring forward some good results. So in the whole, in totality, I would say that BJP will not perform very well in these assembly elections. So this is all I just wanted to say, friends. It is not only from the horoscopes you can predict, otherwise also because Narendra Modi, some astrologers are taking his Lagna as Libra. I don't feel his Lagna is Libra for the simple reason that he has broad shoulders and he has gone through very rigorous life. Only those people who have Scorpio Lagna and Scorpio moon sign, they have to pass through very difficult times. Scorpio Lagna is the 8th house of the natural zodiac. They have to pass through very difficult times. And his Saturn is placed in the 10th house, and the transit Saturn is at 6-8 axis. So this Saturn, we all know Saturn and Jupiter are the main planets, and Jupiter is 212 from the natal. Jupiter is in Aquarius. The transit Jupiter is in Capricorn. The Sun is in Aquarius, and then it will be in Pisces at the time of elections, and 1/7 is neutral. And Saturn is not activating the 10th house. Saturn is activating the 10th house. No, Saturn is not activating the 10th house. Jupiter and Saturn both have to activate the 10th house. So neither Jupiter and Saturn both are placed in the sign Capricorn, and none of them is aspecting the 10th house. But Jupiter is aspecting the 10th Lord, Sun, in the 11th house. So both the dual transit is not there. So for until unless you have dual transit for good victory for BJP, because BJP chart is very weak, and it is just like a pack of cards which falls because of the affliction to Jupiter, who is a mark, as I've already mentioned. So friends, this is what my analysis is, that the BJP may not bring very healthy results in these elections. There are no charts which are authentic, but as per I have given some of my predictions. Please go through them, and that's all what I can say. That the nutshell, it is not good, and especially on the date 27th March, when the Angarak Yoga is taking place in the Lagna at 19 degrees, and 19 degrees is the arc of Vish Ghati. So, and I've written so many articles on Angarak Yoga. You can go through them. What could be the possible results? So that's all, friends. Thank you for listening to me, and have a good day.